I believe in God.
Okay. What's going on? Welcome to Adventures of Ty. I'm Ty, and I have
Derek.
with me today, and we are doing part two. So, if you guys remember, we did an interview with my son Derek a couple of months back, and it was kind of his introduction. He has his own channel. If you guys have not checked that out, Derek Brown. He also is doing wonderful music. Oh my gosh. So, you guys probably have seen a couple of my videos with some of his music. He's done my intro video that I've done on a few of my videos. But his music is dope, you guys. The stuff that he has out, and it's not just because he's my son. It's actually some really good stuff. So y'all need to definitely check that out. But I'm done. I'm gonna let him do the talking. How about you go ahead and do the talking since he say I talk so much.
Hi, I'll introduce myself again. I'm Derek Brown. I'm 17 if y'all are just viewing. Um, Man,
You may ask some questions.
yeah, you gotta start somewhere. You can't just like start
So let's see. So of course you are about to turn 18.
Curious.
How would you say our relationship was prior to moving to Mexico?
I feel like
Y'all know it'd be hot up in here,
yeah,
so if you
are
see me
sweating.
sweating,
Oh my God.
it's
And I'm
because
yeah.
it's because it's hot. And he's sitting up in here with a daggone hoodie on with wool in the inside. Them teenage look, even though we in Mexico, they still do the same thing. They walk around with hoodies on. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel that even like us, like we weren't really connected. Like we didn't really talk much. Like we had like our bond and all of that. Like I would like come and hang out with you, and like we would go do things, but like we really didn't know much about each other, and like it was like I just viewed her more as like a mother, and more as like just there, and just like kind of like you just spawned out of nowhere. But then over time, like just talking and like just learning about her, then I've just learned more that like she's a person too, and that she has her own experiences, and that like yeah.
Okay.
And I feel that has helped me realize like other people too, like that are like it's not just like me or just the people that I see. It's like everyone has their own lives. And
So it sounds like you've done a lot of growing up.
yeah, yeah.
It sounds like since you've been here. What about your relationship with your sisters?
I feel like that has definitely improved too. I feel like I always try. Well, one point I do feel like I was like I had a bad bond with them, and I didn't like do what I was supposed to do, like as a big brother and all that. But I feel like I always had good intentions, I guess. Like I always want like what's best for them, and that I just want them to like grow as a person. But I feel like here we're able to like spend more time with each other, and we're able to like bond more because I feel like we weren't really able to like have that connection. I would always be in like my room all the time, and I would be like really closed off with everyone. And like the times that I would hang around them, it would be like really short times, and then I would like go off, and then they, yeah. So I feel like here, as Gabe like we see each other, like we see each other less now because like the house is bigger and all that. But I feel like we do spend more like quality time with each other, and like actually wanting to spend the time with each other since we're not like just cramped and it's not forced. But I feel like it did grow. I feel like I still want to grow with them. Like I want to communicate more with them, and like tell them more and let them in more of my life, and get more personal with their life and just communicate on that. But like hopefully in time that grows as well. But yeah.
So he has, if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. But again, we're talking with Derek. He's talking about his sisters. So he has a 7-year-old sister as well as an 11-year-old sister. And you also have your dad's fiance, Benicia's sons.
Yeah.
So talk about yours, your relationship with your dad and
yeah. With my dad, if y'all, I don't know if that was already announced, but I am a sperm donor baby. And, yeah.
Did you say a sperm?
Is that what it is?
Okay, well, let's back up, guys. This boy said he is sperm donor baby. Okay. So yes, in the previous video, part 1, we talked about the basically becoming aware that he was born or conceived through artificial insemination. This was something that I guess it was an agreement with his dad and I. We were married at the time. So this was an agreement that we did not tell him. And I would say I definitely wanted to. I felt that I wanted to tell him. So about a year and a half prior to moving to Mexico, we had a conversation and he straight up asked me, like, and he had kind of hinted throughout his life, honestly, questioning, his color, his hair, that type of thing. And, at that time, I was just like, he's not a kid anymore, So, we finally had the conversation, and I definitely believe that allowed you to kind of grow into yourself. You had more confidence about who you were. So keep on. I don't know. This is your interview. I wanted you to be able to.
No, you were. I feel like you were right. You were like on track with.
Okay.
It.
I don't want to talk for you.
No, I do feel like you were right. You were on point. I feel like you do know a lot about me, like it's my mother, and us being together all the times and all that. I feel like prior to knowing about everything about my identity and knowing that I was conceived and all that, but I felt like it was a lot of questions and a lot of just things guessed, and I really didn't know which one to go, and I feel like I didn't want to just straight up ask because I didn't want to make anyone I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. And
so can I cut again right there? So you said you didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. So basically, I know we kind of touched on this. In our household, of course, we've always been a very loving family. We do things together. We are like any other normal family. Of course, everyone has someone in their, life that has been married and divorced. And so we had still good relationships and things like that as far as him, going with his dad and spending time, all of that. Very good, strong relationships, but still, he felt uncomfortable, coming to either me or his dad to talk about his feelings and, his thoughts. So I think this is very important, what we're talking about here, guys. We're talking about a lot of children, just like my son, kids, young adults, whomever, that are just like my son, living in a household, with their mother or their father or mother and father or, stepmom or stepdad, whomever. They're living in their household and everything seems great. But in this household, everyone is dealing with their own issues. And because I feel like I'm sorry, if you said I'm taking over.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Okay. I feel like because, unfortunately, we live in a world where we have to work, we have to go to work. We're gone at work, for 10, 11 hours a lot of times. I work 8-hour days. It took me 30 minutes to get there, 30 minutes to get back. I was on lunch for a whole hour. That's like 10 hours right there. And then you get home, you got to cook, you got to clean, you got to do this, you got to do that. He's at school for 5, 6, 7 hours a day. He gets home, he's in his room playing his game. All of this is going on, and no one knows what's going on. I had no idea, that he had thoughts and, questions about who he was, or how he talk about, please, go ahead.
This is good, man. This was like, oh my God. Man, oh my God. You're getting it, man.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Man, you were good. I feel like that just a lot of times, it was just hard to just like say something, because like I said, I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable, and I didn't want to make anyone like feel weird and like have to do something they like didn't want to do.
So what were some of the questions that you had, or some of the things that you wanted to talk to us, or me, or your dad, whomever, about, but you just didn't want to make us feel uncomfortable? What were some of the questions or thoughts that you had?
Like of course, like I asked about like my skin color, and I asked about my hair. I asked about like everything you could like notice like firsthand. I asked, or like I wanted to ask, but like I said, I also wanted to just, I guess, more ask on, like internal thoughts and more like personal things. Just
talk about, some of the things that happened, as you were growing up that made you have these thoughts or confusions.
Definitely growing up, it was like a lot of people asking, definitely. Like even Allie and Bray friend, they would like come up, they came in the house one time and it was like, why does he look like that? Like, is he white? Like, why does he look like that? And then when they would back me up, and it was really nice, and I appreciated it, and it like really made me happy. But like it was just always like people would ask, people would like, I guess, just it was like a lot of like, I guess.
Okay, I'll say it. So I heard it all the way from, the very first, from when I had him, from leaving the hospital. People would always come up to me. I remember I had, friend of mine, very good friend, but they asked, like, what's going on? Look, something ain't right. And I'm like, this is my son, and people would always ask, well, what is he mixed with? And I would always say, his dad and his mom, he's not a pit bull or nothing like that, And they would ask, is his dad white, or have questions like that. And I would always, because of the agreement, that I had with his dad, I would basically, stick to that. Of course, we all know that black comes in all different colors. So, we could have stuck to that. But I felt it was time. I wanted, again, to have told you a long time ago. I feel like that was definitely in the back of my mind. I know I would often, ask you, how do you feel? Is anybody, picking on you, or anybody, being mean to you, those type things. But we never really know what's going on in our children's life, because we got so much going on. And if we're not having these conversations, guys, we're not going to know. And so I'm thankful for this opportunity that we've had to be able to kind of move to Mexico and kind of grow and get to know each other and find out what's going on with each other. He and I have become so much closer. I found out so much about him that, I probably would have never even known if, I promise you, I really believe if we had stayed on the track in the United States, By the time he was 18, he was going to be gone off somewhere and probably would have never seen him ever again. And that's the truth. I mean, maybe on how, but you would have had your own life and it would have been over, and you would have never had this opportunity to really bond with your family, or to really kind of grow as a young man. There's still so much you need to learn. And a lot of times we, as Black people, we feel like, and maybe I only know, I can only speak for me and, the people that I know. We are always thinking in our mind, by the time when you turn 18, you got to go. By the time you're 18, you either got to go to college, go to the military, get a job, but you definitely got to get up out my house. It's that type of thing. And I feel like that's not the wisest thing, guys. I don't feel like that was a great move, because I left home very early, and although I matured and grew into this wonderful person that you see before you, I really wish I would have had that more time, at home to kind of grow. And I wish I would have had that environment to where I could learn from my parents. That's who really, we're supposed to be teaching our children. And I feel like here I've had that opportunity to just kind of teach you, and nurture you. Whereas before, man, you tired. You tired. So this place, you guys, it allows you that opportunity. It gives you that place to be able to spend that time, that quality time, y'all, because you only get that one shot. Once they're grown, and that's it. It's over. So what else you want to talk about? I'm sorry, I can go on and on, y'all. But it's very serious, honestly. We got so many kids, that are suffering, and they're not able to talk to their parents. They're suffering inside. We have countless suicides in the United States. We have countless kids in school that are, going and fighting and cutting up in school, and we don't know why. Kids, we putting them on all this medication and all this stuff, and we don't know why. Because maybe we need to, take a moment and really sit down and start talking to our kids. What did you?
Yeah, I feel like you are very right on. Yeah. A lot of it, I feel like, yeah, like you were saying, a lot of people do not speak up. I feel like it's a lot of people, definitely, I feel like it's because of the parents. They don't get that, relationship where you can open up. It's like a lot of parents close it off and don't try, to let the child open up.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and even that's, passed on, I feel like, from their parents, and then it's just going and going, and then people get trapped in a box, and they can't really do anything. And I feel like that's really how it is, and I'm really grateful that you are my mother, and I have parents that are able to let me just be myself and let me speak, and I feel like that's really important, because just being able to say how you feel and speak your mind can really give off everything you need,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because like I said, a lot of people, they don't get the chance to speak up, and it's bad, it's terrible.
I know the people that are my age. I believe everybody kind of remembers how it was in school, in high school, and kids they can be brutal,
Yeah.
and even adults can be brutal sometimes, and kids, they have feelings just like we do.
And I feel cause even I feel like I don't even know, cause I don't know past days, your generation. I don't know how that was, but just knowing this generation, knowing how kids experience things, and like what kids experience and people like my age
Mm-hmm.
experience. It's just it's it's messed up, and people are going through so much, and no one's really like able to just even say what they're going through
Mm-hmm.
because everyone else is looking at them like
Mm-hmm.
something's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of people try to make it where you have to be like normal and that things can't be like different or like things just have to line up and have to go in order how they've been going. Um, but I don't know. I just like would want to just do more and see more and try to like just I wouldn't want to be stuck in like one place my whole life and trapped there and not able to like see the whole world and just experience life itself because I feel like it has so much to offer and there's just so much more you can do if you just try and just believe you can. Feel like if you just like put your mind to it, then and you really try to go for it, then you're like already there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it just takes patience, and you have to just wait it out and like wait for the long run and keep building, cause life is just like you know, and I don't know, it's life, you know. But um, everyone like has one. And everyone's is different, so it's just even like being here. I feel like it has got me able to see more like cultures and more people how they interact. Cause like before, I was just seeing like North Carolina. That's like all I've ever really seen. People in North Carolina. Like I can tell you exactly how anyone in North Carolina act, but um I can't tell you anywhere else. Like I can tell you anywhere else, but I can't really like I couldn't put myself there and like truly experience how like another like people from like a different country act. It's a different experience and it shows you a lot and it teaches you a lot about people and like just how to better yourself and what's like different and what's just because I feel like people make it to be that things that are different are wrong, but it's just different, you know.
I get you. I get you. I think you have definitely grown since you've been here. This guy, um, you really couldn't get too many words out of him. A lot of people thought that he was quiet.
I can still go. Yeah.
But he is definitely not quiet.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but a lot of times I got trapped, like I said, in a box, and I felt like I wasn't able to really like express myself and just like be who I am. And I felt like I had to adapt on like how other people are to fit in and like really like so they will like me and so they will like not like just I don't know man. But yeah, I feel that over time I have learned that I feel like when you did tell me like all like about all that and I learned like about myself, I feel like it gave me the chance to like be like as a whole and not have to like I said rely on like or not like rely but like lean on everyone else. I feel like I was like connected to just everyone as a whole, but now like I feel more just as an individual and able to just like
you can kind of identify
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you have something that you can. I know.
Like if someone asks me something, I can tell
you have
them,
an answer, an actual answer. Yeah.
Like,
so
it's just anything random.
He had so much. Oh my gosh! I remember having this conversation with him, and I'll try to keep it short so I don't go like all into it. But when he did come to me, you know, and tried to, you know, really get an answer, he was, you know, again talking about his skin color and some of the things that I was not aware, you know, the thoughts that he was having. he thought that, did you say you thought that you were like stolen? Or like
I don't know. I had a lot of questions. Like first, it was I can't even name first, but I was thinking like the most plausible answer was that maybe like genetically something like down the line from like grandparents that passed through. But like just going out of there, I was thinking everything you could think of, like going from
like from when you were younger, yeah.
going from aliens
Oh my God.
to stolen to like maybe like some like I said like some really like serious genetically engineering like some I don't know some sciencey stuff going on. But like I said, I just had a lot of questions and I didn't know what it was, and then other people had questions and then they would say stuff.
Like sometimes mean stuff.
Yeah, and it felt like because people could say stuff now, and it wouldn't really like bother me because I would know like who I am and I would know like who I am as a person. Like people would say stuff and like it would like really like hurt. Like it would be like, man, like oh like I'm sorry, but now like I know the reason why, and it's like able to be like okay, like you know, I feel like it's able like I don't know. I just feel like everyone should be able to really like identify as like just a whole, and like I feel like that people I don't know. People just don't like experience a lot or just know a lot and just a lot of like ignorance and like stuff like that. And it just causes a lot of like hate and people like suffering and a lot of violence. And like just knowing like the differences and knowing about something can really change like your whole perspective on like life itself, because like before coming here I wasn't like I said I wasn't planning on going anywhere like I said going to like a university like High Point University, staying somewhere in High Point,
So
never leaving.
This is what the conversation that we were having when I had to pull out the camera, and I was like, hold on, this is some good stuff. So basically what he's saying is his whole plan in life prior to moving to Mexico was basically to go to like and there's nothing wrong at all with his plan. It's definitely a good plan, but he was basically saying he would just go to like High Point University for a couple of years and just get like a regular job and just live in the Triad High Point area in North Carolina basically for the rest of your life. That was his plan, and
like since moving here
yeah,
it's changed like a lot, and then like just going throughout like whole life and the US, it's like my future, like what I thought like was going to be has changed a lot for like good and bad, like um and I really didn't know exactly what I wanted to do or like what I could do because it felt like there wasn't like a lot of opportunities, like definitely because I wanted to get into photography, but like there's like no camera, like gotta get a camera, like I could do it on my phone, but and then like classes, and then like anything dealing with school, like all of that, it's just more expensive, and like it really doesn't give you the chance to be able to actually do it. But like since being here, like it's opened up like all of my opportunities, and I'm able to like well more down the line. I feel like once like getting settled and all that, like I feel like we're gonna be more able to.
Everything is more affordable
yeah,
here.
It's more affordable.
So here
it gives you the like it gives you the dream, like you're able to actually.
It's actually achievable.
Yeah, cause like in like US, like you don't even believe you can like it's like you're just down in the dumps, like you can't even do nothing. But like here, like you're actually like okay, you can like actually.
You can actually see that opportunity where it's actually reachable. Here in Mexico, it is very affordable. And so, of course, here I have an American paying job. And so I'm able to actually be able to do a lot more than what I would be able to do in the United States with the same income. And so a lot of the things that I feel like you were wanting to do in your mind, it just didn't seem, like something that we would be able to afford.
Yeah. It was a lot of times I was like, this is not even possible. I'm not going to be even able to, like college. I wasn't even thinking about college, really. I was thinking about like a community college, but never like an actual university, just going, and I wouldn't even think of like a scholarship like that, because like trying to get a scholarship in like the US, I don't know, I feel like that's harder. But here it's giving me the chance, like I've actually thought about like going to college or university here, and it's like classes, taking classes, and all of that. But like in the U.S., it's like no really opportunity, and even like safety, like because you go places in the U.S. and it's like, man, am I really gonna be safe here? Like I don't know what I'm getting myself into, what's gonna happen, how the people around me are gonna be, and it's just like so many worries. But like here, it's like more likely guaranteed that you're gonna be good to go, and everyone's gonna be cool, and it's like a whole different environment. Yeah, you are sweat, man.
Jeez, y'all.
I'm toasty up in here.
So it's about 10. I believe it's about 10 o'clock, and I think it's about 87 degrees in this house right now. We got just the fan going. We had to turn the air conditioner off so that we could hear. So that's why we are suffering through this heat. But we're gonna keep it moving on this interview because we got some more good stuff to talk about in this interview. So, of course, now that you are here in Mexico, you have definitely grown. You have matured. You were doing very, very well as far as being more responsible. Keeping up with making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in school, with your online classes, making sure that you're having good relationships with your sisters. You know what I mean? Spending time with them. I think you're doing very good with that. You even hang out with Papa every now and then.
I feel like that's changed a lot, like, because I would never really talk to Papa. Like, well, I would talk to Papa.
He said I would never really talk to Papa.
But I like the same thing with you. I didn't have that, like, thing as he was actually, like, he had a whole life and all that, and he had experiences, and he had, like, a lot of experiences, and it's, like, interesting to think, like, oh, they actually reflect back onto me, and, like, this, like, is kind of part of my life too, like all that. So I feel like being here, like I've like learned a lot about Papa, and like he's just Papa, but like I actually get that perspective, like, oh, he's a real person and he has his experiences.
Tell me about some of the fears that you had in the United States.
I guess just honestly, I would say everything. Like school, definitely. I feel like school was like the worst thing about it. I feel like school was the worst. 'Cause like each day I would have to wake up and like be like, man, I gotta go to school, and then I have to pick out what to wear, and I'm like, man, now these people are gonna be looking at me like what I'm wearing, and then I gotta deal with like if they saying something or like if anything. Because with Allie and Bree, since they're not like going or they're stopped going to school in the U.S., it's hot, man. In the U.S., I feel like it's better because just people in the U.S. and school in like the U.S. is just I don't know, man. It's hot though. Whew. Hold up. Okay. I got hot, man. But I feel like it's just bad. Like people are just negative all the time, and people just want the worst for you. Like I don't know, like people just they have. It's just a cycle, man. I'm telling you, like people get hurt or something, and then they hurt other people, and then the other people they hurt the other people, and it just goes on. And then it's like, what do you even do about that? But not hurt anyone, you know. But then you're hurt, so I don't know. Like I said, just here, it's not really that, and you don't really get like that type of treatment or like people acting out of line or like doing just like crazy stuff for no reason. Like people, they like, I guess they just have like they're like more level minded. It's no like just violence. Like I saw two people, like I was telling you about. I saw two people like stand up to each other, like right here, like they were about to fight, and like they worked it out, hugged at the end, and everything. It was the best moment ever. But like it's just I would never see that in the U.S. It wouldn't like it would be like the opposite of that.
So, kind of touch on that. You've been to several parties here in Mexico,
And I
and
feel like that's a lot different. Like going out, like so you're probably about to say something like that.
go ahead.
But I feel like going out like in the U.S. like I could never really go out and like experience anything in the U.S. Like definitely I couldn't even walk in the U.S. I couldn't like even Ubers those were suspicious and I don't have a car so it really couldn't go anywhere. And then going places like definitely the parties that would like be yeah that would be something. Like you can yeah but here every party that I've been to there hasn't been like a single bad thing like really happened like violence wise but like people they're just they it's no violence like as far as what I've seen like it's like people like I said more calm. um, you don't get people like shooting or just going out of their way to just like make your life bad. People try to make your life better. Like people will actually rather help you while you're like at your lowest than like put you down. And it's really like different, and it like changes your perspective, and it like gives you that change your mind to like oh maybe I should like start helping people and like maybe I should do better, and it like helps you as a person because if you have more people doing better around you, then like that's all you're seeing, then you'll be more likely to do better.
Okay.
So,
So, do you think moving to Mexico was a good decision?
but yeah, I feel like it was a good. I start off all of my sentences what I feel, but I feel like it was a good experience moving here. Um, it has allowed me to like explore more and really reach out, and I feel like I'm doing things I would have never even thought I would be doing, like talking like this, like for YouTube. Like I always wanted to do YouTube and stuff, but I would just never really thought like what would I really do YouTube on like recording my refrigerator or something. Like what am I doing? But here, I guess it gives you the chance to like actually explore, and it like gives you the open mindedness to like, oh, I'm able to actually keep exploring and go to different places and actually see more things. Cause like even here we haven't really explored much. Like we've only been in Merida, Concao, all that, but we haven't like been outside of really like past Cancun. So there's still more in Mexico that we can see, and I feel like I definitely want to get more like local, like how we are now, but like more like deeper into it and like really see like what it really has to offer. Want to explore around like more like just all like South America and all that, and I'm really like it gives me the chance to like think of like doing that because before I was like thinking like I wanted to go to Japan after I graduated. Like, remember you had like said something about that? Yeah, I was like, I was gonna go to Japan like after I graduate, and I was like, I don't even know how I'm gonna really do that. Well, the money thing, but like it was just I was gonna do that, come back, and that was gonna be it, and then I was gonna have to find a job, and that was just gonna be my life, and I would have been to Japan for once. Yeah, that would have been something. But here it gives me the chance to be like, okay, I can
It's
actually,
possible.
yeah,
It's
like I'm
possible.
already in Mexico and like look around me. There's like so much more to see and go.
And that's what this whole move was really about. That's what this channel is about. It's showing people that anything is possible. You can do anything you want to. Anything you set your mind to, you can do it. We need to make sure that these kids know that, their life uh, doesn't, end at, graduating and, just finding a job. There's so much more to life.
Yeah, man, I kid you not. I kid you. I kid you not. I kid you. Can I say this something? I don't know. But man, I wasn't planning on making it past 33. I was like 33 is gonna be my limit, and I'm not gonna make it past that. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but something will happen, and I'm not gonna be old because I don't want to be old because I feel like I'm gonna be old and like really like just dead inside. Yeah, I didn't want to be old and dead inside. So I was like, yeah. But no, I feel like here gave me the chance to be like, okay, I will be old and like traveling and not dead inside.
What he's trying to say, people, because I know my child, so I gotta interpret and break this down for y'all. I believe what he is trying to say as is that as a young man, the people that he sees, there is really no inspiration. We don't have those inspirational, people that, are showing us that anything is possible. There he has not seen anybody traveling this world that can say, "Oh, I know them. I want to do that." He has not seen anyone.
That's past 67.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. I'm sorry. That was.
I'm like, man.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So basically, what I believe he's saying is me taking this leap and moving my entire family to Mexico has inspired
me. Man, you moved your whole family here. How can I move my whole family to anywhere else? My whole family.
You ain't got no whole family. You better not have no family right now.
So I ain't got a.
But I think, there you have so much potential. You have, you're so smart, and I believe that you can do anything that you want to do. I'm so excited about your future and all that it entails. But yeah, you keep doing what you're doing. Keep expressing yourself. Keep you know, just stay motivated. You know, try to stay self motivated. That is always good. Because sometimes mommy might not be here to inspire you. You got to find that inspiration within yourself as well.
I want to travel, like I was saying, and like actually do something where I'm able to just do like I just want to make money doing something I like.
And that is a very important thing that you just said. And I think you can definitely do that. But I know a lot of us, we are stuck in these dead end jobs, these jobs that we are just not happy with, And if you can find something that you love to do and make money doing it, hey, that's what I'm working on right now. Okay. You know, I didn't just move here to make sure we have a good life, but I came here with a plan as well. I'm also building a foundation for me and my family. I'm trying to build something that they can reap from for years to come. You know, this thing that I'm doing here is a business. Sorry to take over, but I now have two clients that I'm working with. Those clients that I am working with, both consultations, hour-long consultations that I booked at a low price of $50. Both of those consultations have gone well. Miss Nora is on her way. Like, she gonna be here like next week. And then I got another client that I'm working with, Miss Nisha. I hope I said that right. I'm so sorry if I didn't say it right. She's gonna be here in a couple of months. She's getting all her ducks and everything in a row. Hopefully she will be here by early April, late May. So, you know, keep them coming. Remember, you guys, for all of this month, March, these consultations, hour-long consultation will be for 1 hour. You have 1 hour with me, $50, very low price, very affordable, and I will have you on your way. The most important things, guys, that you got to have to get here is a passport. So if you ain't got your passport, you bet to work on it. If you need help with your passport, you can also reach out to me as well. My WhatsApp number, that's the best way to get in contact with me, guys. That WhatsApp number is +52-999-155-6246. Again, that is +52-999-155-6246. That's the best way to get in contact with me, guys. Book that consultation. I'm going to get you right. If y'all trying to live your best life, if you trying to live a more healthier life, because look, all you're going to do is eat healthy here. You're going to eat healthy, you're going to walk, you're going to sweat it out, okay? Sweat it out. If you want to live a safer life, if you're tired of people dying, you know, whether it's gun violence, police brutality, you know, unfortunately, mental health is real, y'all. It's real. We down out here, all the poisons that they putting in these foods in America, y'all. Yes. All them preservatives and all that stuff. If y'all are wanting to live better, live longer, live affordably, like, if you want to live right, holla at me, okay? Book that consultation. All right. Back to you.
And I just wanted to like kind of wrap it up with saying I wanted, like I started off saying how I believed in God.
I don't think that part was recorded. He did say that too.
It was recorded.
It was recorded?
It was recorded.
Okay.
I'm gonna add it in there. But I felt because I was thinking.
He done took us to church, y'all. Here we go.
I was thinking earlier, and like I don't know, it just be hitting me. Each and every action we take, like in life, it like has, like you say, like a consequence and like a reaction and all that. But I feel like each action you take is like, I feel like it's kind of like registered down, like logged, and like everything's timed, because I feel like it always hits you back, whether it is good, like karma and all that. I feel like there is good karma and bad karma, whatever religion you do believe in. I do feel like there is good and bad, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like and then sometimes the bad can be worked out as good, and I feel like the bad is just like a stepping stone to get over, because every action that you do take, like I said, being good, like whether you help someone out or do something, just like if you just do something good, whether you don't even like mean to, or you're not even trying to do something good, like whatever you like think, just as long as you do something good, that good will come back to you. But even if you think, or I don't know how that works, honestly, if you think you're doing good but you're doing bad. But I feel that if you are doing bad and you like if you know you're doing bad and you believe that what I'm doing is wrong, then I feel like that wrong will come back towards you, however bad it was. Whether it being like something small, like you like told a lie, like I feel like I've stumped my toe like a lot of times when I told a lie. I feel like it just always hits you back, whether good or bad. So I feel like just all the good like you do in life, it will come back to you whether you see it or not. You just have to be patient because that good like isn't just one time goodness, you know.
Okay.
Keep
What he
going.
said
Yeah.
was, you know, in life, you gotta roll with the punches.
Roll with the
You're
punches.
gonna have good, you're gonna have bad times. You know what I mean? You're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs, you're gonna have trials, you're gonna have tribulations.
Yeah, preacher.
Hello? But you stick with it.
Stick with it.
You know what I mean? Stick with it. Things are gonna work out. You know what I mean? As long as you are doing your best, you are staying true to yourself, you are treating others as you would like to be treated, and above all, you are loving God and everyone that He has created, everyone and everything that He has created to the best of your ability. Some things, some people you got to love at a distance. You got to love them at a distance. But if you doing that, nothing but good gonna come to your way, okay? It may take a minute, but it's coming. It's coming. And for y'all that's dirty out there doing dirt, you know, it's gonna come back on you. So watch out there now. That's what he said.
They don't believe in God.
Whomever, higher power,
Love
Jehovah,
them.
Jireh,
Love them all.
kinda.
I don't know who you ain't. Just stop. I mean, this gonna get you cursed. You good.
Listen, this is real. I ain't playing.
They gonna come back.
I believe. God is real.
But yeah, I feel like even in that, the things that do happen in life, they happen for a reason. And everything happens for a reason. I feel like even the bad happens for a reason. And however you, like think the bad is, like however you take the bad, you can work with it. Then you can make it good.
Yes, you can use that. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can use, because right now, we
had a lot of bad coming here, and it's not been all good, and there has been problems. But I feel like we've dealt with them, and we worked with them, and we made it to the best of our ability, and used it as progress, and used it to learn more about here and for better.
One thing that I think has made this process easier, and that how he has matured so much faster, is because here you have been kind of made aware of everything. Back in the United States, I was juggling this whole, thing on my own, to you, everything
looked cupcakes and batteries.
Cupcakes. But behind closed doors, everything was falling, Saying like he was having, things that he was worried about, issues and stress and all that stuff. I had the same thing in my room, dealing with the same thing. Here we are, all these people in the house, and everybody in their room dealing with their own things. So here, now that we're here, everybody, you know what I mean? When, when we was going through struggles, it's like, okay,
walking to CFE together, man.
Walking to get paid this, try to figure out we're gonna pay this light bill. All unfortunately, you know what I mean? But thankfully you have been here. We got through it, and it has taught him lifelong lessons.
I feel like not even a US thing. I feel like it's kinda like probably everywhere. But like I feel like people can kinda get you trapped and like kind of just get you set in a box where you think like you only have one path in life. I feel like people get you to where you don't really aren't able to like explore and really see like what has like what life has to offer. And it really like closes off a lot. And I feel that people like just get stuck into that one thing and you can't get out.
Even like dating, you did start dating and all that, which was
That's
great.
mostly what I was going on.
Ain't that song? Yeah, he was dating, and for a minute he was locked in. I'm like, baby, you got your whole life ahead of you, you know. And you know, I ain't got time. I'm 45 years old. I got a lot of friends with grandbabies, you know, it's Gigi and grandma and all that stuff. That's good. Hey, I'm all for it for y'all, but not for me. I don't, no. Better not be no grandbabies coming this way. No.
But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like that's just everyone though. Like just during like going through life, I feel like people do have people that come in their life that do teach them lessons to learn. And whether you do learn the lesson, it might hit you back again if you don't.
Oh, yes, it will definitely come back. If you ain't learned, it's going to keep coming back in different forms. It will come back in different forms, but it'll be the same lesson.
But I feel like life, it'll just teach you lessons. You can't really control it. No, you can't control it at all. You can't control it at all. But you can try to, I feel like if you try to do good, you can try to guess where your path is going.
You just gotta trust. Yeah. You gotta trust because Lord knows I had no idea that I was gonna be in Mexico. I had no idea. Honestly, I just woke up one day and God said go, and I went.
Yeah, I didn't, because when you were saying moving to Mexico, for the longest I wasn't even thinking you were like. I didn't even tell people because I was like, you're not moving to Mexico. And then we start getting like 2 months into it, I'm like, oh, you're still going with this, huh? And then
y'all, I just woke up one day and I was done. I was done with it. I got tired of living life stressed and worried and, you know, check and, you know, ride down the street driving 100 miles an hour, you know, through traffic trying to get to work and, you know, coming home and see a blue light behind me and about to have a heart attack because I'm so afraid, you know, of being pulled over by the police, you know, or afraid that, you know, my son's going to go out and, you know, might not come back home.
Yeah.
You know, all these type things. So I woke up and I said, you know what? It's time to go. And so I immediately started planning. And I know it's so many people out there that are just like me, you know, in my same situation, either a single parent or, you know, retired people like Miss Nora. She's 66 years old and she's done. She want to live out the rest of her life good, healthy, and safe as long as possible. You know, I was you. I was sitting at home watching videos, Cortez. Big ups to Cortez, because if it would not been for him, I would not be here. My family would not be here. So I was watching videos just like you guys, and I saw how he was living. I saw what he was doing. I saw where he was going with his life, and I wanted that for me and my family. And so I watched those videos back to back to back. I probably watched about every video. And you know, I booked a consultation with him. Same thing I'm trying to do with y'all. With that consultation, he was amazing. He got me here. You know, we got here, we got her safely, and he helped me find a house and all of that good stuff, and it worked out. But trust me, I was sitting, you know, watching my TV like, oh my God, this can't be real. You know, even when I met him, it was almost like, oh my God, this is really the same person that I was just watching on TV. So I know y'all are probably thinking at home like, what? You talking about moving all the way, you know, to a whole nother country? How you gonna help me? I can do it. Just like he did for me, I can do it. I promise you, I can get you here. It's so affordable. If you guys are not familiar with my Facebook, go to my Facebook, tyanthabrown. Go to my Facebook, and I post a lot of these houses that are on Facebook Market all the time. These rental properties, they come already furnished. I mean, 2-3 bedroom houses for $500, $600, $700 a month. Those houses in the United States, you're gonna pay $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, even more. for the same property. You find 4-bedroom houses, brand new houses, fully furnished. What house you gonna buy in the United States that's already, or rent that's already furnished?
Even
Beautiful
that,
furniture.
like moving out and trying to find like somewhere to live, I was like, how am I even gonna do that? And like finding a house, and like I was like, man, will I ever get out?
So like him right now, I ain't gonna say no 18, maybe about 21, 22. If you wanted to, 23-year-old, if y'all out there, 25, 26, whatever year old people, if y'all out there, y'all can get y'all, say, a one bedroom house right now for like $250 a month.
Whenever.
Where you gonna find that in the United States? You're not going to find that in the United States, and you can live good. Retired people out there, you can find you a nice 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, or 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment where you ain't gotta worry about the yard. You ain't gotta worry about people riding up and down the street all type of night, shooting and carrying on. You ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff. You get your medications, everything at a very affordable price. But you can find you an apartment. They have apartments out here, $400-$500 a month. Nice. I mean, legit beautiful, to where folks back home gonna be like, yo, how you get that? I promise you, everything comes with it. Typically, these houses, again, they come already furnished. They come with TVs, internet is included. Here in Concal, our water is included. So the only thing we're paying for is drinking water. The electricity. Of course, when we first arrived here, look, we was running air conditioning all types of day, all night. So that was partly our fault. But I promise you, I got the electricity bill up there right now. Every month it went down. The very first month, yes, that was crazy, and we were struggling. That was like a $750 electricity bill. And for 2 months, they bill you for 2 months. And that bill went down from $750. The next 2 months, it went down to $500 for 2 months. And then it went down to $300. And this last bill was $189 for 2 months was our last bill. So we've learned how to manage that. Our next house, of course, we're going to have solar panels, so we don't have to worry about that. But this particular house has everything included. Everything else is low. My cell phone bill is $5 a month. We pay for water. We get water, big old jugs. I don't know what size those are of water. It's like less than $5 for like 3, maybe 4 jugs of water. Daily deliveries, the baker comes through our little area every single day and delivers bread. You can walk to everything. My dad, 66 years old, he's never had this type of independence. My dad has not driven a car in about 17, 16, at least 15 years because of his disability. He had some strokes 15 years ago, and he's not driven since then. So before, it was my mom. She drove him around everywhere. After she passed 4 years ago, I've been doing all the driving, taking him from here to there, doctor's appointments, all this stuff. Here in Concal, he can walk everywhere. Anything that he needs is walkable. He has that freedom, that independence. He can walk to the doctor, walk to get his medicine, walk to go out to eat, sit down at a restaurant and all of that stuff.
Chicken.
Eat some chicken. They got chicken that deliver. Man, these people, when I tell y'all think Uber in the United States, y'all don't know nothing. Uber here is Uber, is Rappi, there's Didi. These people, when I tell you, you can call them up right now, like, can you bring me some chicken? They'll bring you some chicken wings, just like that. A whole box of chicken. About $12. You're going to have all these nice good old chicken wings for $12, y'all. So we eating good. We living good over here. It hasn't been all easy. It has been rough. It's we still struggle sometimes, but we getting there. We're getting there, and we're so thankful to our subscribers, the ones that have been there from day one, the ones that have donated. Oh my gosh, when I tell y'all, I just had another subscriber just donated just today. She donated $10, y'all, and that means a lot. When I tell you, I don't care if it's $1. Everything means so much. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to me because I have a goal. I have a vision. I have a dream of how this will come together. I believe in myself, and it's gonna happen. But I need y'all, you know what I mean? Because times get hard. So I'm thankful for everything that you guys have given as far as donations. Also, even like my subscribers, my very, very favorite Mike, who gave me this phone that I'm recording on right now, and my tripod that I'm recording on right now. My subscribers like you guys are so amazing, who go the extra mile. So thank you. If y'all have not subscribed yet, please subscribe, okay? So Tina, Miss Tina Bug, she told me that she thought that she had to pay to subscribe. You do not have to pay to subscribe. It's free to subscribe. So subscribe, guys. There is a membership. You can buy a membership if you want to support me. There's a membership that you can buy, but to subscribe, there is no cost. Just hit that button and subscribe right now. Thank you. Back to you.
I thought we were cutting.
Are we done? Are we finished or are we through?
I told you I was wrapping it up with God.
Shout out to Allison who did Derek's hair. Today was hair day for them, so she wanted to do his hair. He had 2 ponytails here. She said that she thought she had parted it right down the middle. She started at his nose, she said, and went all the way up, but for whatever reason, it didn't quite go.
That is not.
Yeah, there's all kind of like a little side part. I don't know. But I'm proud of you. I am very proud of you. Keep doing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sir.
Great,
I appreciate it. I try. It's hard out here, as a single black mom of 3.
4.
What? Well, 4, yeah, Papa. But I'm doing my best, and if I can give anybody, if what I'm trying to say is, I owe it all to the Lord, okay? I give him, God did. I give him all the thanks, all the praise, all the honor and glory goes to him. Because he is the only reason, that I'm able to be here and still be here, supporting and taking care of my family and making these wonderful videos for you guys. So I think we're going to wrap it up. Was there anything that you would like to include?
God did.
I would like to add, so we did definitely touch on, your dad. I wanted to, there are bugs around here, y'all, so it'll be some little bugs and flies and stuff. I think your dad has always been an amazing father, and he's always been in your life. Never treated you, indifferent. I think, it was definitely hard for him as well. I think that was a tough situation, a tough conversation to have with you. So I understand, I get it, why he did not want to tell you that. But I'm glad you know now, and I think that he probably feels as long as you are happy, and good, then he's good. So shout out to Derek Sr.
Derek Lakeith.
That is not your daddy,
No, I know. No, that's Jugga. That's the 3 Dereks. 3 Dereks.
So
Derek Lakeith, Derek Wayne, Derek Sr. Wayne.
This dude is funny. So you guys, his dad is Derek Sr. His name is Derek Jr. and his first cousin is Derek as well. So, and they're all Derek Brown. So Derek Brown. And that's he is hilarious. But I think you have kind of come to, you're doing, you're okay with that. I think
I don't know, I always felt more closely connected with my dad's side. Like all of them, like, cause it was mostly boys and like all the other girls. Was like I was able to actually do boy things and like run around and like play football and like tackle people and like yeah, just things. So I guess I felt more closely related or like closely connected and like just able to be more personal, like more just I guess myself. But then I feel like more I don't know, I guess just like all throughout life, like with adults, I like kind of just put up like a I don't know, like a little mask, I guess, and I I just try to do what I can do to fit in and make it seem where like I know what I'm doing when like half the time I don't. So
how is your relationship with your dad?
it's something. It's I wanna make it better. Like I wanna get better. I wanna like communicate more with them and be able to like just talk and like how we do and just talk and not have to feel like just I don't know. It's like I don't know how to explain, but um
Have you ever had a good communication relate like that type of relationship with your dad? Have you ever been able to talk to him?
yeah, I feel like after I did tell him or ask him about like the donor situation and all of that. Like I don't think we really talked about it fully. Like we probably could have like went more in depth about it because like I just asked him and then like that was kind of like really it, and he like kind of talked about it a little, and then that was really it. Um, and then there's like questions like I do want to still ask and like like I feel that I want to do it now because like people don't have like all of their like it's not people only got their time in their life to live, so I want to do what I can while I can, you know.
Get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I just feel that I guess just growing up and like since being maybe because being separated and like all of that and then just like being around you more and like being more comfortable with you. Maybe that's why or I don't know. But yeah, I just like I said, I just want to get a better connection where we're more like God did.
Okay, guys. Hopefully, I don't know. I may. So the camera cut. We were talking about his dad. I think I don't know. Maybe it just.
We were saying that my relationship with him is could be better. I want to improve it, and that um, I just feel that there is more things in life, and I wouldn't want to miss like an opportunity and regret it like later in life, and then like have that one thing that I'm just so like caught up on life, and then I can't get over it, and then I just want to make sure that I do everything that I can while I can, you know. Yeah. I wouldn't want to regret anything. Like I try to do everything. Like that's why I try to just like go head first into things and just try to do it instead of like just overthinking it and all that. Cause I do get nervous on like definitely new stuff and all that. So and I don't want to miss that opportunity on like things that could actually benefit me and help me out in the future. Because I feel like if it is presented to me, then it is a reason why it is presented to me to like help me out. Because like I said, everything happens for a reason. So things like I don't know, it's just weird how things work. Weird thing how things work. Weird. God did. All right, I'm done.
Well, guys, on that note, God did.
God did. Watch. God gonna intervene.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for joining me on Adventures of Ty. Thank you for tuning in to part 2 of this interview with Mr. Derek Brown. Thank you, Derek, for sharing.
It's hot. It's very hot. Oh, muy calor. Mucho
Muy
calor.
caliente. Caliente.
Mucho calor. Cause no,
Caliente?
Antonio told me calor, but then I see like caliente on everywhere.
Mucho caliente.
Muy calor. Mucho calor. What is calor? What is calor?
I don't
Put
know.
it in the comments if you made it this far. Put what calor means. Mucho calor in the comments. Mucho calor. Mucho calor. Mucho caliente. That means very hot.
Very hot, yes.
Because I see that, because something, I forgot what cold is, but I saw it, it be on like the gas tanks. Like hot and cold temperature on the gas tanks. Propane, like what they do the gas. Yeah, it'd be hot and cold. Like labels. Anyways, bye guys. Subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below what mucho calor means, and make sure you book your consultation. Look up tyanthabrown anywhere, YouTube, Google. You'll find her. Check out her latest videos, and peace out, guys. Anything you'd like to say?
Peace.